I play nerd. I play nerd.
Get those wonderful toys.
Amazon. We are back with another I Play Nerd unboxing and toy review. This time, we have the fun crossover of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Masters of the Universe, forming Turtles of Grayskull. Here we got Skeletor, the evil samurai of destruction. Let's take a look at the packaging on here. Here we got some pretty cool art. This shows the crossover. We have the two logos of the original properties, Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's old Skelebones there with his new samurai armor. On the back, more good-looking art. There you have him with Donatello and Raphael. And there's Michelangelo on the back. And it looks like that might be He-Man. Yep, that's He-Man. And there's Leonardo. And there's Beastman, who I did not have. There's a cross-sell. You got Tila, Michelangelo, Casey Jones, Skeletor. This packaging's a little beat up because I got it from Amazon, but luckily I don't keep my figures on card. So let's bust this guy out.
Come in, you royal boob.
Here's Skeletor out of the packaging with all the accessories that he comes with. First off, let's take a look at this little diagram that shows which parts are removable and swappable if you like to do a mix and match with your figures. It also comes with the Turtles of Grayskull comic book, so you could follow along with the Ninja Turtles as they travel to Eternia and have adventures with the He-Man characters. Next, we have a vial of ooze, because that's part of the storyline, which Skeletor can definitely hold if you want him to. Fits perfectly in his hand. I'm going to take it out. And we have his weapon, which is called a Kusari Gama, but is fashioned to look like his Havoc staff. So you can see the blades here, the handle connected by a chain, and then the Havoc staff skull and horns, which of course he can hold.
Come in, you royal boob.
Looking at the figure, you can see that this is a pretty cool design. You got the samurai influenced armor and other parts of the costume mixed in with his more barbaric Eternia Motu demonic costume that he typically has. He has like this on the samurai parts, he has like this color of green that looks like it's glowing, which is actually pretty cool. I have confirmed that it does not glow in the dark, but if you put it under a black light or a purple light, it does kind of give off more of a glowing type of effect. So this is a Motu figure made by Mattel, so he does have the typical swappable parts where you could take off his head and swap him with different characters, or his torso, or his arms, or his hands. Otherwise, looking at the figure itself, he's got shin guards. He's got these armbands, which are pretty cool looking. He's got the samurai skirt. You can see he's still wearing underpants, so can't really give a full upskirt shot. He's got that crossover chest plate thing that he typically has, covered by a cape, which if you want to, I guess you could remove it. His head's got a little samurai headgear, which looks pretty cool on him. On the back, he's got these two holes, which I do not know what they're for.
Giggity.
That's what she said. Actually, I prefer to have him with the cape on. Put the cape back on. Paint-wise, nothing really to point out. It looks pretty good. Not a whole lot. These Motu turtle crossover figures are pretty simple. Not a whole lot going on. That's Skeletor.
Come in, you royal boob.
Here we've got the Turtles of Grayskull Skeletor next to a few other Skeletors from Mattel. On the left, we have the Origins original release that is inspired by the original 1980s Skeletor figure. To the right of Turtles of Grayskull Skeletor, we have the version that is inspired by the 2002 animated series that came out on, I believe it was Cartoon Network way back in the day. So 2002. And then Further to the right, we have the Mattel version for the cartoon-inspired, the Filmation-inspired Skeletor from the animated series that everyone knows and loves.
Come in, you royal boob.
Multiple parts. You can take Turtles of Grayskull Skeletor. Let's swap them out with the original head. Boom. And if you want to do that, you can put the original head on there. Let's take the body off. Let's get... Come on. Let's get Filmation Skeletor. Now we're getting wacky here. See, this is what you can do with these Mattel Motu toys. It's fun. I don't see myself doing this a whole lot, but sometimes when you're bored, you can just play around with them like that.
Come in, you royal boob.
Start with the only other two villains I have from this line. We have good old Shredder on the right, and we have Trapjaw, who is now updated with Mousers to become Mousejaw on the left. You know what? Let's have a little fun. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Let's play with some swappable parts. Let's take off the arm of Skeletor. Let's put Trapjaw's arm on there. This is just silly right here. We're getting a little silly. Let's take off his bottom. Let's put old Shredhead's legs on him. Yep, there goes his arm. Yep, having a little trouble getting his arm in. And we got a very odd looking figure.
Come in, you royal boob.
That brings us to the end of this unboxing review of the Turtles of Grayskull Skeletor. This crossover is probably one of my favorites to collect because it's two of my favorite properties from the 80s. As when I was a real little kid, the Turtles, the Masters of the Universe, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not collecting all of them just because of space and budget, but I do like to cherry pick the ones I like, and this is definitely one that's going to have a good place in my collection. Turtle Power.
I'll be back.